My favorite OMWC memory is our Christmas red plate supper, and we were singing Christmas songs.
It's so hard to pick a favorite memory, but I would say our recent trip to Nashville was incredible. We went to the art museum, the first art museum, and to the zoo. We went bowling at Pinewood Social, and Miss Karen Moore was so kind to have us come and show us around Nashville. It really just made for such a bonding experience between everyone.
One of my most favorite OMWC Women's Council memories would be the recent trip to Nashville. I really enjoyed getting to know some of the women on the council as well as my fellow scholars.
I loved walking down Broadway with everyone, and we had so much fun. And specifically, I remember walking back to the hotel in the pouring rain with Meagan and Mary Patton, and I'll keep that memory for so long.
But I would have to say one of my very favorite memories from OMWC Women's Council are the retreats that we do at the beginning of every year, because it's the first time we're meeting the freshmen and it kind of has potential to be a little bit awkward, but it always ends up being so much fun doing the team building activities.
I honestly look back to the first thing we actually had, which was our orientation my freshman year when we first got here, and it was right before school started, so I really didn't know anybody in the Women's Council yet, and I just remember going and stepping in the door and knowing that this was one of the best choices I could have ever made coming to OMWC.
My favorite Women's Council memories definitely include the trips we've taken, whether it was to Jackson for Legacy or to Nashville for a scholarship. But ultimately, my favorite memories are just the little memories of coming into the office every day, not knowing who's going to be here, but just hanging out and laughing and having a good time and creating friendships for the office are definitely among my favorite memories.
Office hours are really fun because it's just it's a new group of people every time, but it's kind of like you know them and it's a good place to study and just kind of like see people again.
I love the 20th anniversary. It was just very sweet, and there were so many people gathered, and everyone, you could just tell that like everyone really cared about the Women's Council and all of the good things that it's done.
We had Katie Hester's retreat little thing with just like, it was about 10 of us at her house, at her condo. And you know, she taught us like some of the dances, some of the songs that the Women's Council had way before back in the day. You know, it's memories like that that are going to always live with me, because you know, you can have the planned events and all the, you know, the red plate suppers and all that, but you know, those out of nowhere kind of events with Katie Hester, just in general, you know, those are moments that I'll always remember for sure.